Stand strong even in rough and tough times. And even right now, as I'm sitting here saying that, I'm telling myself and I'm also telling you that we have to stand strong even in rough and tough times, even in times where there's physical pain, emotional pain, financial pain, mental pain, spiritual pain, learning to stand strong even in those difficult times. Welcome back to another live. I'm Vita, all the way from Florida, USA. Nice to meet you. Look around the channel, check out some videos, and see what you think. I hope that you join the community and and hang around. Yeah. Let me set this up. Always at the beginning of the live, I'm usually checking the settings at the bottom because I'm on my mobile. And yeah, but I'm here with you for the ride. hmm How are you doing? Hope that you're doing okay today. Whew. Whew. It's been a day. You drink water, Mocha? It has been a day. But as I was just saying, stand strong even when times are rough and tough. Got to. Got to. Oh. Hey, how are you? Hi. Well, hey, JG. How are ya? How are you doing today? Hmm. Hmm. I needed that word. Mm. Amen. Oh, hi. You have a very long name that I will not try to pronounce. Zani? Zani. Zani. Zani? How are you? Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Whew. Laying down looking at TV. I'm trying to start to get where I'm going to. I went to bed with the new time. I always try to do that because I move my clock before I even lay down. So I was feeling laggy, but that's what I did. Football, soccer, no. I mean that's hockey. Watch me a good old western movie. Not watching no football. Hadebeto Kozani. Hadebeto. What's up? Amira Beto Kozani. Is that how you say your name? There's a T, a green T. I don't know what your channel name would be, but that's what I'm seeing on the screen. Just like I see JLJ-54 for Amira, whatever that means. So how are you doing, Amira? How's your hand? How's everything going? South Africa. Your name is so hard to say. Oh, TK. Yeah, I see the green tea, but I don't see just that. But is I guess that's so that's South African, whatever your language is. Hadebeto Kozani. I remember I had some friends in college. They had those clicking sounds when they were talking. I always thought it was so cute. And what might your question be? You can ask it. I don't. I never promise to answer, but you can surely ask. What I won't do is sit here and tell you a lie. That's what I won't do. What is your question? So, who is from South Africa? Tell me more. I'm from Florida, USA. How are you doing today? Tonight, rather. For me, our time changed. So, if you've been trying to keep up with our time over here, it is now 4:37. Time went back 1 hour in Florida, in America. I should say, I guess in the Americas. I don't even know who does that. I think it's just us in North America. I'm not even sure. I only know that we do the madness. I don't think anyone else does. If your country changes time, do let me know because I don't know. I just know we keep doing it. And yes, I'm tired for those in the background wondering. Oh, it's 11:40. Oh, let's see. So here it is 16:37. So that means, let me count on my finger. So you're 7 hours ahead of us now. Had to think about it in the military form, 24-hour format. He's my YouTube fam, just like you're my YouTube granddaughter. It's called Building Community. I guess it's working. Good question. Anyone you see me talking to a lot is because they've been riding with me. They've been riding with me for a long time, Amira. And I called it Building Community. Yeah. It's working. Slowly but surely, it's working. I can't talk to everybody. I can't have a impact or whatever with everybody, but I can make a difference with somebody. And don't ask me, they keep showing up. But I guess we are family. We're YouTube fam. We're family, yeah. I like to think of it as community. You want to think of it as family? Yeah. Yeah, I pick all the cool people to be moderators. Yeah, all the cool people. All of the cool people. And I always have these people that want to come in and just say, because some people just moderate people. I guess they do it by the live. I don't know what they do. And then maybe they take it back. I don't know. But I've seen people just moderate people that just come in and say it. I'm like, you don't know that person from nowhere. But I guess they don't really care. I don't know what their purpose is when they even ask like that. But I'm like, no, no, gotta quite figure out who you are some kind of way. So how are you, TK? I've done too much today and I really don't feel good. And then I forgot my pills this morning. I realized that at the end of the day just now. And I don't like to backtrack because then in the morning I'll feel like I'm off track. So I wait till in the morning to reset my day. No, I realized I don't want any kids. No, I already got rid of the one teenager I did have. Well, actually, she got rid of herself because she said she was leaving social media. So that was my ticket to say, great, and I can snatch the moderation back. Yeah. You live and you learn in the YouTube world. Nah, no. I mean, I feel like I can confirm that the people I know, they're adults. Yeah, I've confirmed that they're adults, but I can't always confirm everybody's. Aw, you've got better things to do with your time. You have got better things to do with your time, Amir. Like doing homework, taking care of yourself, taking care of your sister, or whatever else you have to do. You have pets, Amira? I haven't even taken a nap today. I've been out in the sunlight and trying to do laundry, and it's taking a toll on me. So, how are you guys doing in your time zone? South Africa's in the building. We know we always have the USA up in here. Who else is here? Where's my UK family? I haven't seen them in a while. My UK fam. The 5 hour time difference is always kind of hard. 'Cause by the time I settle down, they should be sleeping, but sometimes they're not. But the people that know they have to get up and go to work, they should be sleeping. Oh, you read 20 pages now? That's cool. Okay, awesome. You mean for your personal time or for your schoolwork? Like they tell me, you are not old. Nothing gets old but clothes. I feel like eating cake. And it gets dark fast. It's gonna be 5:40 for us today. That's the sunset time. That's like for some people they say the day is still young, right? I'm not going anywhere. We're chilling, right, Mocha? Mocha's always right beside me. She's like, you better not come in here trying to mess with my mama because I'm gonna get you. Yep. Yep. Now you know JG was not 10. At least I don't know why you think that you're just trying to be funny. Y'all love them pork chops, eh? What habits helped you succeed or stay happy? patience, and I guess the habit of ignoring people. And I was just reading that in an email from the motivational minister. Learning to not allow people to, I always say, to take me out of my character, my personality. Learning to ignore people that you need to ignore. Sometimes you really have to ignore people, especially if you can see that they're not for your good. Separating yourself from people like that. Hmm. That's what I got for you. That's it. Hmm. Yeah, paying attention and listening too. That works for sure. But yeah, sometimes some people will push you if you allow them. They'll trigger you to be negative or to be nasty or to be rude or whatever. But the gift and the skill comes when you're able to recognize when the devil is using people from a Christian perspective. Recognize when a person is just bad mind, as we would say, bad mind. Some people are just bad minded. And you have to recognize people like that and just realize that you just got to send up positive vibes or prayers or whatever it is that you do and just ignore them. Sometimes you can help some people and sometimes you just can't. Some people are beyond help or you have to send them to the right people for help. You can't, I can't help everybody and it goes around. So you have to channel people, channel them to the right person. Like, no, it's not me. Really, Amira. Neither, actually, neither. Especially not the last one. No one should sit in a bath for 5 hours, especially if you're a lady. Especially if you're a lady, you should not sit in a bath for 5 hours. And I would not stand in the sun for 5 hours. That sounds like torture. Are you trying to torture somebody? That sounds like torture all the way around. Why would you sit in the bath for 5 hours? You'd be all wrinkled. The water would get cold. You'd be sitting in your own dirt. Girl, what is going on with you today? I gotta pick one. Well, if I had to pick one, I guess I would pick to stand in the sun. But I would not be in the bath because I know that's harmful for my body. Yeah, that part. So I would tolerate the sun, I guess. I worked in the sun for 5 hours too, and I used to work with my church out there in the elements. I mean, if I have to, I can do it. If I had to, if I don't have to, trust me. How precious it is. Some people don't understand and realize how precious life is. Tropical Nomad TV, what's up, man? You don't live in the hardest hit area from your videos. Obviously you don't live there because you told me you live in Kingston, so I know for a fact that you're not in the area. But I've been watching a lot of the raw social media people, YouTubers, Instagrammers, and whatnot, whatnot, whatnot. So what's up? Besides you up there running around in the in these places. You better be careful. I was just watching Fox Weather News that they were entering Black River. I guess that was today. I'm doing some work. Okay. Who is silly? But yeah, prayers, 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 prayers. Okay, Tropical Nomad TV, you're on the ground. You're in Jamaica. Who do you see that's present that's actually helping the people? 'Cause I keep seeing this organization called Operation Blessings. They're supposed to be in Black River. They're supposed to be in Black River and in the area so they can start serving those people. But you don't live in the area, so you wouldn't know. Or have you seen them? They're Convoy. Have you seen them? There's somebody called Convoy something. Yeah, I saw that Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, Santa Cruz. Yeah, I've been there before, but that was some years ago. I guess you mean reggae. I'm guessing that's what you mean because I don't know what RAKAI is. But yeah, it looks like it's tough because I usually watch the Fox Weather News and they have a lot of footage. You might want, I don't know if you follow them, but they're on social media. I follow them on YouTube, Fox News Weather. They were in St. Anne during the storm and then their windows busted out and then they had to move. Actually, the whole house like busted up. Yeah. They wanted to be near the eye and they got exactly what they went for because I don't know why they would want to be near the eye, but that's how they make news. And now they're in Black River trying to do whatever they got to do. It's a rough ride. Oh, I have no idea. I know nothing about that, my dear. Thank you for letting me know, JG. See, JG's young. See, he know all that. He knows all about that. I don't know nothing about that because I'm like, who? RAKAI. I would have to Google it. I Google everything that I don't understand. I was trying to feel these bones now because the swelling is going down in my arm, and I can feel they cut me right here. I could feel it now. When my arm was really swollen and hurting really bad, it was hard to touch it, but I can feel it. They cut my bones off. It's hard to tell because I'm farsighted and nearsighted. So when I do like this, I see out of the side of my glasses because it's right here, and I can't tell really. I have to be in the mirror. I have to be in the mirror so I can look in the mirror to see my own arm. If you get what I'm saying, when I look down, it's blurry and I can't really tell what I'm looking at, especially out here because it's not that bright. But looking at it from what I can tell, I don't think it's like it was the other day because the other day it was definitely visibly like flushed and reddish. But it's getting better. And then I've been able to wash some more of that dirt off because at first I couldn't hardly touch it because it was hurting so bad, and I was like gently leaving a lot of dead skin cells. But I've been able to rub it a little bit more. I'm just trying to massage a little bit, but it's very like tender and stuff. But I've been trying to figure out what those bones were. I see the bones in the X-ray, but like to understand where it is with my little mind. But now I can actually feel where they cut it, and that was my concern. Like when I carry my purse or if I carry a bag, I haven't put anything on my shoulder, of course, but I'm like in the future, like how is that going to play out? I can see by nature I'm not going to want to put anything on my shoulder over here, at least not for a while, until I figure out how much support that really has. It's crazy. RAKAI. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I did too much today. I didn't fold my clothes though. All that's going on is just so sad. All I know the people really get the help they need. This is not even just about the money because there's nothing to buy and no access to anything. Exactly. The organization that I've been following on Instagram, they say their first priority is food, water, and what did he say? Medical. Food, water, and medical. That's their first three things that they prioritize. After that, because without food and water, people are not going to be functioning well. Because even the people now, because some people, as you know, still have not been rescued, and that's the sad part. But because of how Jamaica is, that could be anywhere. Because you have the remote areas that's off the beaten path, you know. 'Cause like the helicopter said, like when they were flying over to go to their destination, people were waving at them up at like in the mountains or in some place where the road is cut off. And then I saw too in Montego Bay that some people were still in their homes because the water was up high, and they said they had not been able to get them out. And that's the same thing I was saying about the bars. People have those bars on their windows. They can be helpful, but in times like this, it's not helpful because now they're stuck in there. If the bars were not on the window, then they could get out. I understand that they put the bars to keep the thieves out and whatever, whatever. But in this case, it would be nice if the bars weren't there. They're saying the death toll is at 57 for Cuba, Haiti, and Jamaica. But I don't know. That'll be something to know after all is said and done. I know. Yeah. I heard this lady saying to the Fox News weather crew, she was saying, even the people with the big house and the big car, everybody homeless. And that's the truth. It don't matter how much money you have right now. If the bank is down in your area, if the stores are down, everything is down, gone, gone, gone. It don't matter how much money you have. Your money is like dirt right now. The amount of cars that you see flipped over. The one thing that hit me the most was when I saw those homes that were just completely submerged underwater. I saw some of them being rescued out though on some of the channels I follow on Instagram. And then I saw this other home where it was just like straight muddy, rocky, muddy rock. I guess that's the best way to put it. Muddy rock had just went in and filled up the home. And I can't even imagine trying to clean that out. The whole house is just filled with muddy rocks. I just hope that those people did get out. That's what I hope. But to have to go in and clean that out, man, whew, it's just sad all the way around. Just looking at it, it's sad all the way around. Our family flooded out, and then we haven't heard from them. We heard from them like initially, but I'm guessing that their phones went dead, like most people. I guess you heard you don't have a what you call it. You don't have an issue with your internet, do you? Because I keep hearing them. I saw people posting about the Starlink and how to connect to the Starlink. Everybody gets Starlink because of the man. I'm not going to say his name on my channel, but I guess he did a good thing. The man that made sure the whole island had Starlink. And then a lot of people are getting support by getting their phones charged. Some people are charging people, but then there's some people that are charging people's phones for free because they recognize they everybody got to help everybody, right? Or we should, right? Right. I'm hoping you be nice because nobody's talking to you. You being mean. Oh, what a something. What a something. Oh yeah, I was been looking up this person that y'all know about that I don't know about. Rakai. I don't think I've ever heard of that person. Your sister says she's cooking. The least you could do is take the trash out. The least you can do, bro. Says you got the meal down. Oh, he sings gospel rap. Say without God I'm nothing. Lit streams every day. 1.7 million followers. Twitch. Twitch. Oh, he's on YouTube too. Nope, never heard of these little dudes. I see he's on YouTube, Instagram, and whatever else. Oh, okay. No electricity in my area yet, but they say by tonight, so let's see. In the meantime, I will help can as best. Okay. Talking about Jamaica, man, Jamaica. I was talking about this guy that she was talking about, the RAKAI guy, which I never heard of. But it's nice to know that, like, some people, I forget which city because I've been watching so many different channels, but some pharmacies are charging phones for free. I don't know what's happening in your area, but some pharmacies are charging people's phones for free and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. But the government people, of course, I guess you see this stuff. I don't know what you see on your side, but on our side, they're telling us that they're focusing on getting the hospitals up and going. That's the number one priority, to make sure that the medical aspect is back in place before anything else. And of course, a lot of the hospitals got damaged badly, so they need those to be up and running, electricity and the internet and whatever their gadgets they need. He made from the struggle. So we shall see, but it's a long road ahead. My Jamaican people are resilient. One thing that's always a fact, they're not waiting on nobody. Because I saw videos, people clearing the road. They say they're not waiting on whoever or whatever. Forget the government. They say they got this. They moving boats out the road and you name it. You know how it go. You know how it goes. Yeah, that's crazy. Our day went from like with blue skies, and it started to get cloudy for some reason, like this weird cloudiness. The morning was really clear though. The professionals. It's Western Sunday, watching the old Western movies, and Mocha's over here wanting me to be quiet as usual. I'm about to put you behind the gate, Mocha. You keep on. Are we growing corn? We grew corn already. Not that we couldn't have grown corn again, but we grew corn already. Exactly. Exactly. I want to say this was Kingston I was looking at, where the pharmacy was charged. I forget the name of the pharmacy. I'm not saying every pharmacy, but there was a pharmacy that they had on there, and they were letting people charge for free. While this other man who normally let people not let people, but he normally charge people, and then he say he's bringing it down to 250. He usually charge 500, but he bringing it down to 250. And I'm like, come on. If a person really don't have money or access to money, that's for only the people that may have some money in their pocket or whatever. But I see a number of people holding their bags tight, and I've seen a number of people. I guess I don't know if it's their documents or what they're safeguarding, but I noticed quite a few women in the videos. They're holding their purses very close, so whatever's in there, they're not trying to lose it. But it's sad though the people that didn't make preparation that lost their documents, because I've heard quite a few people saying that their documents wet up or messed up or gone completely. So that's another road again to get all that stuff back again. But it's a rough road, indeed, indeed. Yep. But the help is getting in there, but there's still a lot of people because I'm looking at the main road that they keep showing going into Black River. And then, like the reporter said, he's looking all the way up the mountainside, and you got all those homes that are up the mountainside. I don't know if the people came down, but they're still up there. You got the people that's down there, and you got all the people that's up there on the mountain. So it's a number of people. Yep, one day at a time. Well, hopefully tonight more people will go to bed with food in their belly as opposed to being hungry. But I can't imagine. Hopefully that will be the case. Yes, sir. But we did grow corn though. We did grow corn, JG. We don't really grow anything in big abundance because I don't deal with all that stuff, and my mom doesn't do like she used to. But that's gonna change because, like I was saying this morning, everybody needs to be growing right now. Everybody needs to be growing something. The same thing I was saying. Any place can be wiped out and become ground zero. Just like they used to call New York that after the the 9/11. But anywhere can easily become 9/11 ground zero, which is a sad truth. Our world is rapidly changing. So much heartache, so much sadness. Okay, I'm gonna put you in the back, old lady. Look at here. Look at here now, old lady. Why you being so grumpy though? You're not that tired. I feel tired too. Maybe she's probably acting how I would if I didn't have any good sense. We've been awake today. She hasn't had a nap. I don't think she's had a nap today either because she's been trying to follow me all over the place. And then I was moving all around. Now she's just a crabby old grumpy lady. So how are you guys doing in the background? How are you doing? I came here just to talk to you. Oh, okay. There's definitely a lot going on. I wish some of it wasn't true, but a lot of it is. Mocha, Mocha, look at me. Do you have a, what do you call it, Chihuahua mix? She brings herself beside me every time, every single time, but yet she doesn't want me to move. I didn't ask her to come over here. Didn't ask her to get on my side. Spoil rotten, rotten. She doesn't want to be alone, but at the same time, she doesn't want you to move. She doesn't want you to talk. Come on, let me take your thing off. Let's take your leash off. Ready? Belly rub? You don't want me to rub your belly either? Okay. What? Frat not. Frat not? What does that mean? Frat not. Frat not? Mocha, come on, let me help you. I'm trying to help you. What? What? I know. You're so tired. You just so grumpy. Good Lord. Let me rub your belly. You don't want me to rub your belly today either? Mocha's just getting old. And some dogs, I don't know, they just get crazy. And then today she was trying to dig for something. I was like, I don't know what you're trying to dig for, but we are not trying to get down there to find out what that is. And then she got mad because I wouldn't let her dig in there. And I was like, it must have been something that was hiding out under the ground and she thought she was about to eat it. Whoo, Lord. Navigate. Navigate this journey for us, Lord. That's what I need, God, to navigate this journey. I'm waiting on you to tell me about what that was you were putting on the screen that I don't understand. The only thing I could think about is when people say afraid not, but that's not exactly what I see, so I'm not sure what you're saying. I need to get some floss in my teeth too. Stand strong even in tough times. Tough times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I noticed when I put my phone in horizontal mode the other day when I went live. No, I didn't cook. Man, boo. No, I ate some leftovers real happily. I was about to cook, but then I realized there was enough food, so I didn't cook. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't have a problem with leftovers. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. I'm about to say that me might as well get on here because me was I know I'm gonna go to bed early because my body is still on. You know, your body stays on that time. Some people don't have a problem because some people sleep regardless of whatever. Whatever. Welcome to the community of peace, love, and joy. Yep. So, how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing well. I need to massage my neck. My neck muscles are getting tight. I can't let that happen either. Gotta do my exercises. Have you done your exercises today? Have you? Have you? Have you? Have you? Don't mind me and my puffs. Don't mind that. Don't mind the puffs. They're gonna get better. But right now, it is what it is. Just for me. Yeah. So, how are you doing this evening? The quiet people are here. Some people want to be entertained, and I'm not the entertainer. You don't burnt up all the wood. It's cold. You did say it was cold, didn't you? I feel lightheaded. I've been doing too much today. And that's why I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here back here. Like I said before, I really don't feel that great. But I'm here. I'm alive. Oh. Toot, toot, toot. The name of this show is called The Professionals. It's an old Western show. Mark, you gotta go back and go potty. I forgot to think about that before I took you out of your harness. It tells me you gotta go back to the potty potty. You gotta go potty potty, Mocha, before it gets dark, because I really don't want to be outside in the dark. You never seen what one? You never seen what one? Oh, okay. So far, it seemed like a good show, even though I'm not really watching it. But I think that's what it's called. I always look at the Yep, that's what it's called. The Professionals. I'm watching the Grit channel, Air TV. I don't know what kind of whatever y'all have, but like if you have like a Roku or Apple TV or Fire Stick or one of those kind of things, they have all those free channels. Well, not free channels, but those channels that you get because of the internet. And most of them have these channels, these old channels on there. Oh, it's called The Professionals. It's a western. He said, "You want us to go back to Mexico?" I need to get my eyes, put my eyes on my shoulder. How are you doing? When I ask, I don't know why people don't believe me. I just really want to know, how are you doing? Like, how are you doing? I am getting the munchies. This is where I have problems. This is where I gain weight. I don't want to have the munchies. The sun is going down. Mocha, you gotta go potty? She's sitting right there looking at me. You gotta go potty, mama? Hmm? Can't hardly turn my neck. That's why I know my muscles are getting tight over here. Modern. Oh, these are modern westerns, not like the old ones, like the I guess the newer westerns, not the ones from way back. Mocha. Mocha walked off of up. I guess she said I got on her nerves. She left me. Mocha's a mess. I guess she said when she's really trying to sleep, and if I keep on cutting the food, she said she's leaving. She's leaving. The sun is going down. Whew. What's up? How are you? Y'all, these profile pictures, y'all testing my vision. I shall return, I promise, with a snack. I will return with a snack. I am returning. My legs are hurting. That's not a good sign. Mm. No, because when you went to the store, I didn't get anything. You didn't bring me jack back. You didn't bring me jack back. I think I do remember you, Zach, but you've been gone so long. You've been gone too long. Larry. And quit making those comments under my videos. I am nobody's wife. So you need to quit putting that under there, young man. Scotland. Now I remember. But I've met several people from Scotland, Zach. Welcome back again, Zach. I do have quite a few people that pop in from Scotland, though. And you're the one that's 11 years old. Hey, Newt. Hey. I don't know. How you been? Larry, you know I'm not your wife, so don't go into my comments with that fictitious stuff. K Newt, long time no see. K Newt. Yep, you are right, Zach. Life has is always life, and my shoulder's still doing better. I still have my what you call it on here, my surgical strips, because they're still stuck on here. And I'm not trying to make them come off. My incisions still hurt. It's been 4 weeks now, Zach. That's basically a month now. Tomorrow will be like a month. I mean Tuesday. No, Wednesday. I had shoulder surgery, K Newt. Whoa, it's 10:26. Woo. Well, time changed here, so it is 5:28 now. Have a good night, Zach. Thanks for popping in, Zach. Thanks for popping in, popping. Yeah, I've been home for 4 weeks on medical leave. I'm not down, I'm up. God's got me. I'm going to physical therapy tomorrow. I'll go. Mocha looks back at me like, what are you eating? Spoil rotten. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Wow. Life has been life, and my condolences to you. Yep, God got you, God got me. Now, if you notice the title on the video, Stand Strong, even in rough and tough times. And I always do an intro before y'all even join the live. If you ever watch the replay, then you'll hear the intro. And I'm talking to me more than I'm talking to you. You gotta stand strong, even in the rough and tough times. Yeah. Gotta stand strong, stand strong. I might know that's right. Okay, Mr. Lamar. Lamar. You gave out all your butterscotch and your peppermints, Mr. Larry. You gave all your candy out to the children. Like I used to tell my daughter, we're gonna wait till the clearance sale after. But you know that the clearance sale, you couldn't even do that much no more because as soon as those holidays disappear, they're so quick to grab that candy to put it back in storage or stock or in the distribution centers or wherever they put it. Have you noticed that? Once upon a time, they would sell that candy at a discount. And then the last couple years, I noticed when you think you're going to get a deal, they have snatched that candy up and packed it up, and they're taking it back wherever they're taking it to. I don't know where that may be. Or probably to the other stores that they pass it down to so that they can keep selling and reselling and selling and reselling. But anyway, I used to tell my daughter back in there, I said, we'll wait till that candy go on sale. I am not paying all that money for that crazy candy. What to get in your mouth to make your teeth get bad. Ooh. I guess you mean that she wanted the peppermint and the butterscotch. I like butterscotch. I've always liked that signature flavor, old school flavor. Mommy's faithful friend. You got to go back outside, Mocha. We got to take you out there now before it gets dark. I don't even remember what time it was I took you outside. The time is so crazy. But I think her body's on the old time anyway. So, because right now she would be trying to go to sleep, but she's trying to go to sleep. What's up? I hear you, Lamar. Kate Newt. I don't know if you're still here, but I hope your family is supporting you. I think you used the words about raising her by yourself. I hope that you got a village around you. Well, you didn't say by yourself. You just said I'm. I'm sounds like me by myself. So I hope that Thank you, Jeffrey. I hope you got a village around you to support. Support, support, support. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. You're okay? All right. Bombas. They got another brand that's trying to donate money to somebody, so they say. You heard of Bomba socks? What's gonna be next? Somebody got a brand called Bombas. It look like they might be very strong looking at them. Y'all know about that brand? You people that like to always be shopping. I know. I know. I did say, okay, Mr. Jeffrey. I remember this time. That's why I didn't say anything, but I responded to you. Okay, good. That's awesome. It's good that you're in a community of family that will be supportive. And I hope that's for the long run. Like they say, some people start off in the race, but then they fall to the side. But by God's grace, all will be well. All will be well. Excuse me. All will be well. Taking care of your sister in law. Your sister in law is sick. Your sister in law is sick, Jeffrey? She fell down some stairs. My word. That happened today? Did that happen today? Falling down some stairs doesn't always end well. I pray she has a speedy recovery. Hopefully she didn't break herself too bad. Mocha, you wanted me to rub your belly. I didn't invite you over here. You came over here by yourself. Let's clean your face. Grumpy old lady. All right. You ready? You came over here. I didn't invite you over here. I didn't. Hmm. What you might want to tell her is that she can always depend on you. And don't have her focusing on other people. Yeah. But I understand both sides, but I think that is just my opinion. But it's always best to have your children focus on what is. I'm gonna knock you out. 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 Shame on you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, at age 11, the way how our 11-year-olds are now, our 11-year-olds are not like the 11-year-olds when I was growing up, and definitely not in the generations after me. I mean, I'm sure she's quite knowledgeable under all normal circumstances. And children realize who they can depend on and who they can't depend on. Yeah. Mocha is just spoiled. She is spoiled, but she'll be fine. All right, so where are we going for Christmas? Who's wearing pajamas? I'm just curious. Let's change the subject and lighten up the zone, lighten up the zone. I've never stayed home and just wore pajamas all day. It's not about fault. Excuse you. Excuse you. Nobody needs you talking about fault or blame. No, we're not going to do that over here. I've already told you that she's spoiled. I've already said that I spoiled her, so you don't need to come back and tell me again. Anyway, who's wearing pajamas for Christmas? You going to New York? New York? You got family in New York? Are you just going there to just be going there to see the what is that that falls? Oh, you want to see what is it that happens in New York at Christmas? They have a big Christmas tree in New York. That's not New York. Where's that place that has that huge? A lot of people had that huge Christmas tree. I'm thinking about New Year's Eve with the ball dropping. That's what I was thinking about. The big Christmas trees in South Carolina. I keep saying I'm going to go back to South Carolina. I haven't been there since I passed through there years ago. But at that time, I was on a tour with my people from school. I didn't really like stay put and stay there. We just kind of passed through. Are you going to the New Year's Eve ball drop, K Newt? What, the big Christmas tree is in New York, Jeffrey? I forget where it is right now. My brain is not telling me where. But I know that huge one that they usually get every year. But I think a couple of states do it though. I know they have the big one that's by the White House, but I know that's not the only one. And there's some other places that have a humongous tree that they light in the middle of the town somewhere. Around here in the city where I was before I came here, they usually everything in New York. Okay, the city before I came here, they usually have like some regular trees, and the schools usually decorate them, and then they have them like around the downtown area. They don't have no humongous tree. They just have one little tree that just goes on. Oh, my bad. You're helping me out. Oh, thank you for helping me out. My brain is on a low function right now. I got a lot going on in my head. Besides the fact that my shoulders starting to hurt. It seems like when the night comes down, it brings down that the pain of the day just starts escalating. I've been trying to ignore it and not take pain pills today. Been trying, helping me out. Well, thank you for helping me out. Appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Everything I do, I always have to think about my spoiled child. And if I definitely not getting on the plane because and there are too many rules on the train. The train says that she can only be on the train for 7 hours. I'm thinking to myself, where could I go within 7 hours and I would have to get off? And then they say you have to keep her in a crate for 7 hours. Rockefeller. Okay. Tell me about it. The night changes everything for sure. The night changes everything. For sure, for sure. But I'm gonna rise up and you're gonna rise up like the song says. I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up. And I'm gonna do it 1,000 times again. For sure, for sure. For real, for real. Whew. But anyway, we're not going by plane, we're not going by train, and we definitely not going by bus. No, I no. I do have a pair of Christmas pajamas now because I bought them when they were on sale from Avon after Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing. Most of the time, I end up being by myself by choice because I just ain't up for a bunch of junk. A bunch of junk. Okay, Rockefeller, that sounds familiar. Maybe I should just start me let Mocha and I get in our pajamas. Mocha says enough of this shenanigans. She said, "Hush your mouth." Mocha's trying to go to sleep. Mocha don't care nothing about all that talking. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to be on the beach for my birthday, but then I ended up being home in pain, so I didn't get to do that. Now I don't know. Maybe it will be a hot day because last year our Christmas was very kind of warm. But then even then, you think about it, then a lot of other people like me who love going to the sea, they'll be at the beach. Never fails. Never fails. Oh, I've flown so many times, Mr. Jeffrey. I'm talking about the fact of taking Mocha with me. That's always a factor. Sometimes I have someone to watch her, and then there are times when I don't. So I always have to factor that in. But she doesn't stay with just everybody. There are only certain people that I can leave her with, and there's not very many people. So yeah. And Mocha better take her little butt to her bed and quit trying to hang out in these streets. Yeah. It's not gonna be that cold tonight though. It was pretty cold the past 2 nights, but tonight's supposed to be back to like 62. Not in the 40s. I was getting used to that cold weather. Yeah, she doesn't stay. I don't really have a lot of people around her because I'm not trying to make her friendly, to be honest with you. So the few people that she does get to know, yeah, she doesn't act like that. Only she acts like the only people that she doesn't know because she's like definitely in protect and guard mode. So the more people you bring in your animal circle, then of course they become more and more friendly to those people. But if you keep those people away, I learned that the hard way after the fact. Because if you raise your dog without being around a lot of people, they're going to protect the people that they see all the time, which is usually your family. And anyone else that comes in, it's like, who is that? They don't belong. Get out. Get out now. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't play about random strangers popping up. And that's always interesting, too. That's always interesting. Don't do that. Maybe think about getting a dog for you. Like somebody else said, getting a child a dog. If they're not asking for it, and even if they are asking for it, they need to understand what it really entails. Unless you mean a family dog. A dog is a big responsibility. And I'm sure at her age that would be like a family dog. 'Cause I know she can't pay for vet bills. That comes back to who? You. You can't have the dog without taking care of the dog. You shouldn't want to have the dog without taking care of the dog. It's like getting a whole nother child, especially if you keep up with all their health care. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know some people have dogs and they just let them be without even checking on their health and whatnot. But to each their own. As for me and my Mocha, we go to the vet. But I don't think I'm gonna let them put her to sleep anymore. I'm just giving you my opinion. My opinion is not policy, like I always say. A dog is a big responsibility. A big responsibility. I mean, like, do you go off a lot? I don't know what your lifestyle has an effect on it. Because I heard this lady, not heard this lady. This lady was posting on Facebook talking about she was looking for some dog sitters in one of the like local city groups. Because if you move about a lot, when you take that dog, sometimes I get frustrated having to take Mocha because it's just a responsibility. It changes everything. You gotta take care of her the whole trip. Not to mention having to take her to hotels. That's always crazy because she barks. But you probably train your dog not to be like that. But Mocha reacts to a lot of things. For me, it becomes like she's not like one of those cute little quiet dogs. Maybe you want to get a cute little quiet dog or like a passive lab or something like that. But dogs that are definitely like in a guard mode. Oh, okay. What you trying to say? You're a homebody? Because you can leave your dog for a certain amount of time. You can leave your dog for a certain amount of time, but you can't leave your dog forever. And then, like, do you have pet sitters if you have to go away for the weekend? Are you gonna take the dog with you everywhere you go? I mean, there's a lot to think about. I mean, it's not a human child, but it's like a canine child, and canines aren't welcome everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, just trying to help you think out loud. Sometimes it was hard, especially I decided to get Mocha, but then after I got her, there were times I wish I had not made that choice. But then I thought about it after I had her for a while, because now I've had her for 11 years. So now I can't imagine this doggy in my life. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like, if she goes over the rainbow before me, I don't think I want to do it again. I don't think I want to do it again. Then again, I might, but I don't think I want to do it again. It's just a big responsibility. I mean, I'm not trying to ask you about your business, but you have to think about it because when you add a dog, you're adding financial responsibility. You're adding everything that it comes with, unless you're going to feed them from your table. And if you're feeding them from your table, that's more food. Or you buying dog food, or you're cooking special dog food, or whatever it is. I don't know what you're doing. Everything just begins to like add up. But I would hasten to say, if you're gonna get a dog, get a puppy. Not a big dog. And a little dog. A little dog. Not a dog that's gonna turn into a huge dog. I'm just saying. But it's a big responsibility. Somebody's got to be walking the dog, and an 8 to 5 is a long time for a dog to be home. Some dogs do well, and some dogs don't do well. And some people crate bound dogs, and I think that's very cruel. See, my dog, I trained her to be free. She's free, and she doesn't do no crazy stuff in the house. But I've seen people do that crazy crate stuff, and then that dog starts like, reacting, and not always in a positive way. But just imagine, you wouldn't want to be in a crate from 8 to 5, and if you got to go to work, that means you got to leave whatever time it takes you to get to work, or if you got to drop your child off, then you got to get back home. By the time it's all said and done, that dog has been in that crate maybe what, 12 hours. I'm just saying, it's a lot to think about. Unless you live where you can come back and let the dog out to go to the grass room, to go to the grass room. I didn't realize it was that dark in here. Yeah, Mocha's over here acting like she owns everything as usual. Well, Mr. Billy Miller, you got the grandkids just stopping by to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by to say hi. I was just in here talking about how additions can change your whole life, right? Grandkids can change your life, and so can other additions. That's change your whole world. Change your whole world. But at the end of the day, pets can be very rewarding in many ways. But they're definitely like a lifelong thing until they go. But it's kind of weird. Let me see. Why do I look so dark? Maybe because it is dark. It's getting darker. Like that song says, a baby changes everything. And that is so true. The grandkids are spending the night. I'm being nosy. Because it's what, 5:57. It's getting dark. This new I actually like this time. I prefer it. Actually, I wish it would just stay like this without the sun moving all around. Oh boy. The Buffalo Bills, eh? Who you telling that to? You telling that to who? Can't be me. I don't know who else is into that sports thing. I don't know who you telling that to. He telling that to you, Mocha? Supposed to be till 6 p.m. Well, as I was just saying, it's 5:58. I don't know what time. Everything in the live. Oh, everyone in the live. Everyone like who? Oh, my bad. I'm telling everybody, everybody. I saw soccer on. What you call that? Hockey is on, and football. As I was seeing what was there, and I settled on westerns as usual. Something that's calming. Well, you know how it goes. The clock ticks past 6. 'Cause they say Granddad got it. Granddad don't mind. Granddad don't mind. They can stay on 2 more hours. No problem. Thank you for popping in, the motivational minister. Hmm. The motivational minister. Yeah, but you definitely can't let people get the best of you. That's the expression, right? Can't let people get the best of you. I just thought about this one lady. I was listening to her story on this thing that I follow on Instagram, and she was saying that they've been trying to sleep at some spot out in the area where they live, and somebody with a mask on came and tried to steal from them. And that just it really reminds me of The Walking Dead. I used to watch that Toxic show. Because if you ever watched the Walking Dead series, then you know how that story went when the people started having nothing after the devastation of everything, being taken away or whatever. And then people just started acting so evil. Everybody started plotting, trying to take everybody else's stuff. And everything that basically happened in that the TV series is like the same stuff that you're seeing happening right now in Jamaica and probably in all these other places too. I know it happens in Haiti. But Haiti is something. But yeah. Anyway, the lady was saying that somebody with a mask on came and trying to like take stuff from them. And she said they started screaming and then the person ran away. All right, everybody's down on rock bottom. And then you come to people that's on rock bottom trying to take stuff. Yeah. Based on what I'm understanding, they thought he had some drugs, but he didn't. And then they were trying to make it be like he had drugs. And they did like hurt him in the process of doing their ignorance. As far as I know, he's out though. After that, when they can't really prove their case, they can't do too much. Yeah, 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 Jamaica. My mom's from Jamaica. We got family out there still, of course. But it's crazy though. That happens here. People try to what? If people try to take from you when you already whatever. You always got somebody that's trying to do what they don't need to be doing, hurting the innocent people. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But that's why you see if you watch a lot. I say I was not even gonna watch a lot of that today because there's only so much of it you can. For me, so much of it that I can tolerate emotionally. But people are trying to protect what is left of what they had. Even though it may not be a lot. But some people have had no problem with walking away because there's no electricity, there's no running water. I mean, depending on what you had beforehand, because some people in some very remote areas probably still didn't have water because there are some people just like here. There are people around here that don't have running water in the United States, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? In some places. And some people don't want running water. They want to live out off grid or whatever. But yeah. But people who have gotten to where they're used to all that kind of stuff, then they don't want to. It's hard to adjust. I can't imagine. Because I'm just thinking about it as the sun is going down to know that I don't have a roof over my head and I'm basically just outside. But thankfully, there was some good news today. There's some shelters where there weren't shelters. Food is getting out, water is getting out. Is it getting to everybody today? I doubt that, like the guy said, but they're working towards it. But I think if everybody is working as a team, I think it'll work that better. Like if everybody knows where every organization is targeting, and then it wouldn't be like no overlapping and backtracking. And I hope that that part is being done, that they're actually being strategic about what they're doing. That's how people get overlooked and left out, which is not a good thing. So that's all I can do is pray and send my coins where I can send my coins and call it a day. Yeah. Yeah. What you amen in, Larry? Well, let me check Uber Eats so you can send me my wings. They need to have that set up though where you can do that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I just thought about them wings even though I'm not hungry. I just thought about that. Let me just look out of curiosity. Out of curiosity. I feel like eating ice cream. I always feel like eating everything that I don't need to be eating. But I would love to go on a train ride though. I want to do that train ride that goes like all the way across the United States, or the one that goes across the northern part of the United States. I forget what it's called. But you have to be at certain points in order for that to happen. Your dad used to say what? So that we might live came and died alone. Hear your dad used to say what, JG? Capitan. All right, this has turned out to be a very sad show. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Yep, there we go. The only thing that is peaceful to my mind is the old shows. All this other stuff is horrible. I want ice cream now. Well, JG, you said your dad says what? Says what did I say that your dad says? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. And maybe, I don't know, K Newt, if you're still here, maybe, I guess what you're probably saying is that you want to add a dog to the family. Maybe that's what you're saying. Like I've told my story about Mocha. My comment stopped. I figured it got awfully quiet, but let me see, hold on. I did check it, and they were not moving. Nobody's saying nothing but you right now. But maybe that's what it is. Yeah, like I said, I've told that story before about Mocha. I don't feel like telling it again, but yeah. People add dogs for different reasons. Just make sure you have a reason that's going to be a forever reason. But what's the sad thing is when people get dogs and then they want to drop them off in the middle of nowhere because they don't want to deal with them anymore. That's not fair to that dog. Better you leave that dog wherever that dog was before you picked it up or bought it or whatever. And that happens a lot back here in the country where people come back here and just drop dogs off. Drop them off with their bed or whatever. Then that dog is just sitting there on their bed. In their mind, they're thinking they're coming back to pick me up because I'm going to sit right here and wait. I've seen that more than once, more than twice. And it happens a lot after Christmas. So people get these dogs and then they don't know what to do with them. But it's just like having a whole baby. You're going to have your best friend. You guess it would be a family dog. That's you guess. That doesn't sound very convincing. Male and female. Yeah. Felix, what's up? You finally found me. I've been right here. I wasn't lost. How you doing? Good, Felix. Good for you. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Goody, 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 goody. Yeah, where were you looking for me at? Because if you're subscribed and you have double tapped on the bell to get all notifications, you should know when I go live. Hmm. If you are subscribed and you have double tapped the bell, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mocha, get out of here. Yeah, I know you are because I have it on subscribers only mode tonight because I don't feel like dealing with any trolls. And if they're going to troll me, they're going to subscribe just to troll, then they've just gone too far. They've just gone too far. But sometimes lately I just have so much on my little mind that I just don't want to deal with the subs. I am feeling better. Thank you for asking. But I still have a ways to go. But we are moving steadily, just like a ship, staying on course. Tomorrow I have physical therapy again. Then I have physical therapy again on Wednesday. Exactly. K Newt. Exactly. And learning the ins and outs and having to, I don't know where you live, but it's always the wise thing to clean up behind your pet and not leaving your dogs, droppings, especially you city folks. Well, thank you for popping in to say that, Felix. I don't know. I'm sure you'll figure it out, K Newt. But I was just trying to give you some things that I had to deal with after the fact, after making the decision without really, 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 really thinking about it. And the first thing, when I got the dog, I was not even supposed to have a dog because where I was living at the time, I was not supposed to. Well, I could have had a pet, but the pet was not on my lease. But I got the dog in the midst of me getting ready to end my lease, and that was crazy. And I was like, no way am I paying for a pet that I'm about to have here for a few weeks or a month or whatever it was. So I was trying to hide her, but she was little because I got her as a little teeny weeny weeny puppy. So I was like, no way. Mm-mm. Not paying no pet fee. Mexican restaurant. Ooh. Every restaurant you go to, they claim that it's a certain type of food and everybody cooks differently. And then you end up with something that's crazy. Yep. Bama. Oh, okay. So are you trying to have an outside dog or inside dog? How can you have an outside dog when it gets super cold? That's the part that gets tricky because, I mean, in all respect to the animal, y'all get cold up there. And just like they say on the news or when they advise on the radio or whatever it is that pets need to come inside because it's below freezing, like, wouldn't it just be better to have a house dog? Because it's kind of hard to bring a dog that's an outside dog in the house when it's a trained to be an outside dog. It gets kind of weird. I'm just saying that's another thing to think about. But then some people let their dogs stay outside and freeze to death. Poor dogs. Poor dogs. Because it gets cold out there. Unless you're giving them a shelter. Like I saw somebody building for a dog. They had this shelter that looked like a whole house. Somebody was custom building this dog house. I was like, okay. Talk about a luxurious dog house. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what's up. But actually, if I could get another dog, I would have had one. But my mom, because I'm in her dwelling, she says, uh-uh. So while we were here, we definitely not adding to the doggy family. He does tolerate mocha because I already had mocha when I came here. But now mocha is like her baby. Oh, okay. Plug in heaters and me don't set that dog on fire. Set that dog on fire. I'm just kidding. Well, at least as long as you have a plan. And I feel like this thing don't bust it open. Because I had surgery on my back too. And every time I keep checking this thing, it feels like I know it busts because I had my stitches broke. But it really is not healing right at all. Somebody told me I should have went back and had them to sew it back up again. But I'm like, I'm not about to pay them again to sew it up again after I busted it back open. I need to put some medicine on it. In the washroom. I got you. That's what usually happens with most people anyway. I need to take a picture of my back. How y'all doing? All of y'all. All of y'all that's in here. Y'all not watching the game? He who? What are you talking about, K Newt? When I had shoulder surgery, I had surgery on my back the day before, and then I had shoulder surgery the next day. Like a lot of people say, I was asking for pain. But anyway, the thing was, I wasn't supposed to be taking aspirin, but I had to take aspirin because of my shoulder surgery. But my back surgery, people told me not to take aspirin, and I think that it slowed the healing down for my back. That's why my back still feels very sore. 'Cause certain things require aspirin and certain things don't. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I was moving too much and I busted the stitch. Is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure what you're really saying. But I was doing too much. I was doing what I shouldn't have been doing because they told me about like stretching and pulling and lifting or like moving around too much in general or like bending or, moving your body in ways that'll make the stitches pop. And of course, me being me, I made them pop. Oh, but you said he would be stretched out. And then you said, but your stitches came out. So I guess you just put it all together. Gotcha. Yeah, they came out because I was doing too much. I have a hard time sitting still when it comes to that kind of thing. But I know that it's doing like this because of the fact that I was taking that aspirin and I'm finished taking the aspirin now, so it should hopefully start getting better faster because it feels very sore. And I know I busted the stitches, so that part is healing very slowly. Because I can literally feel my skin moving, which is not good. I didn't put that ointment on that they gave me tonight before I forget, before I go to bed. Yeah, y'all. Mm-hmm. Anyway, good people, I'm gonna get up out of here before I fall asleep. For all the people that keep on hoping for a sleep stream, no, I'm not doing no sleep stream. Not sleep stream, not on purpose. I'm not anyway. Not doing a sleep stream on purpose. No, no, no. Good to see you, K Newt. And my condolences once again. And yeah, wish you all the best with you and your daughter. If we happen to never meet again, see you in the morning. By God's grace, for sure. 5:30 in the morning comes fast, but with the time zone, it doesn't feel that bad because it feels almost like 6:30. Still feel that way for a couple of days until it's set in. Until it's set in. So you better get ready to get up out that bed and go to work in the morning, Mr. JG. Take your butt to bed. Talking about you watching the game. Take your butt to bed. Take your butt to bed. Be quiet, Mocha. Mocha and I about to go find us another snack. Woo. You working on Sunday dinner at what time? Good Lord, 6:24. Well, my prayers with you, because I know trying to take on a lot of things. You got your hands full, but you got this. You got this. You can do it. That's why I like the slow cooker. You might want to become the friend with the slow cooker too. Put certain things in the crock pot or a slow cooker, whichever one comes first. And let that slow cooker do its magic while you doing whatever you're doing. And by the time dinner time comes, then there you go. That's what I used to do when I was with my daughter. When it was just her and I. Go to work, but I didn't work 8 hours at that time. Go to work, put it in, and then by the time I get off work, dinner's ready, just like that. That's the way to go. As a single parent or a single person or whatever it is, yeah. There are a lot of nice recipes, some things you probably never really think about, and it gives you the good time, proper timing, so you know like how to cook it or how long to cook it. But some things, depending on what it is, you can literally go to work, and by the time you come home, if you leave it on low, your meal will be done. And then you have some people that be like, I can't leave things plugged up while I'm at work. I'm like, everything in your house is plugged up while you're at work. What you gonna do? Unplug the refrigerator and the stove and everything else in the room and the house before you go? No, you don't. People are funny. And then they want to talk about a slow cooker. I'm like, everything in your house is plugged up. Your TV, whatever, whatever. You're not gonna stop and unplug all these things. You don't. But anyway, that's food for thought. Slow cookers are the way to go. You going where? Oh, okay. You're so funny. You got to make yourself content. It's nothing like going to a job where you feel frustrated or whatever. So, hey, like they said, you got to stand strong, man, even when the times are rough and tough. If you don't like it, you might as well try to do something about it. Only you can change that. No one can change that but you. So, if that's what your heart is telling you and that's what you feel like doing, you need to take them steps. Now, when you do that, now make sure you dressed accordingly, whatever that is now. I don't know what you usually dress like when you go to work, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be like Superman, have your little change in the thing go. Mocha, what's wrong with you? Mocha. Mocha's looking at me the side eye. But anyway, buddy, you know what to do. How you gonna be at the place working and then you gonna talk about you going to look if you can get a job while you on the job? That's funny. You gonna miss work You gonna miss work to go ask the people about job openings? Oh boy. Let me go put this medicine on my back and do the things I got to do. You cracking, you crack. Oh Lord. Oh, you planning to show up late? But don't those people open like at 8 o'clock in the morning? So you'll be really late. You'll be really late. They don't have a website where you can go and look for jobs on their website. Are you one of those people that got to walk in person? Now I know you can't go looking for the job, the other job with your hard hat on. Now don't. It would be too much if you go to the people asking about job positions or job openings with your hard hat on. You just trying to be funny. You better act right and do right. You better act right and do right. Oh, okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Now you told your supervisor, your boss, your current supervisor that you're not coming in the morning. Let me turn, make sure you see the eyes. You told the man that you're coming late tomorrow. You just gonna not show up. Now don't do the crazy stuff. Now you make sure you do the things right. Do the things right now. Oh, okay, cool. Well then it's all good. All right, Mister. Be late for work because you're looking for another job. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes that's what you just gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do to give yourself peace of mind and whatever it is that you need to stay sane in this world that we call life. In this world that we call life. You gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, as I was saying, I can't believe it. We're out of here. More love, more joy, more peace. I need to set up my morning prayer time lives. I haven't done that, but I'm gonna do that right now. So until we meet again, I hope to see you at morning prayer time. And you at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rosario, and I'm getting out of here. Bolar. But it's good to see you, Rosario. How you been? People are always popping in when I'm getting ready to get out of here. You're back from where? Where'd you go? You good? Awesome. Oh, from last time, gotcha. Well, that's been a long time. Haven't seen you in maybe a week or more from your last live. I didn't see you this morning. I didn't see you this morning. I go live every day, usually twice a day, once in the morning and the evening for sure. Actually, last night I didn't come in because I just took a break. I took a day off, took a night off. I was live yesterday morning though. All right, the old lady's not feeling good, so the old lady's gonna go to bed. Not go to bed, but I'm about to chill out. We're about to chill out over here. It's been a long day, and I need to get my pain management in and all that stuff that I need to do. I don't want to do that on camera today. So until we meet again, Rosario, if you're up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, join me for prayer time. But until then, take care of yourself. Bye. More love, more joy, more peace wish to you for now.